This is Car Shops and Collections, and today we're gonna check out Velocity Customs. Here comes Miguel. He is the owner, Miguel Perez. Check out this 1968 Camaro. Woo-hoo!
What's up, guys?
My man, how are you, buddy? And that's how you make an entrance on Car Shops and Collections. Dude, this is beautiful. The shop is around the corner?
Yeah, let's go around.
All right, we'll meet you over there. Go do your thing, man. Miguel is one of the top engine swap guys in the country. This episode is gonna be a treat. Thank you for watching, and if you haven't subscribed yet, you can subscribe below. Let's go check out Miguel and Velocity Customs. Come on. That's how you make an entrance, buddy. Dude, thank you for doing this, man. I'm glad we got to hook up and connect, man. This is Gene, my photographer here.
Hey, Gene, how you doing, brother?
Hey, I'm Miguel from Velocity Customs. I want to show you my shop.
I'm happy that we get to see this inside here, man. How many cars do you have inside here, dude?
We got about 18 cars.
Oh, wow.
And we got about 22 cars waiting to be worked.
Oh, dude, so this is the K5 Blazer we're gonna
That's
break
the
down,
K5.
right? Yes.
So that one, it's 20.
Oh my gosh.
20, yeah.
Hold on, man. I'm like kid in a candy shop over here, Miguel. You kidding me? What year's the Mustang here? 67?
I'm not. Yeah, it's a 67, and it has a lot of work done to it. We gotta finish it up, though.
All right, so there's so much to see here, but today we're gonna focus on, we got your Camaro and we got the K5 Blazer.
I'm probably gonna talk a little bit on the Ferrari.
Okay,
or Ferrari race car.
Ferrari race car sitting right behind me.
Yeah, it's just, yeah, there's candy everywhere, brother.
So we had this here in the shop.
So we bought this one because you know, I was telling you we do a lot of different swaps, right? So
yeah.
We want to do a Tesla swap on it. A flag maybe.
Of course you are, man.
Yeah.
Of course you are.
Yeah. So we got a couple of electric swaps on the way that we're doing. We're doing a H1 Hummer, which we already got the car. We already got both cars, the donor and the H1.
Yeah.
And that one we're gonna record all that stuff, you know. But
yeah.
We got that one first, and then this one. This one I'm gonna start this year, so I'm just waiting for to find a flag, a rec flag.
Okay.
Because I don't want to put a Model 3. I need something real, so it can be fast.
You're an automotive genius, my friend. And this has been in your blood your entire life, right? Because your dad was a mechanic down in Mexico,
so
right?
my dad's still a mechanic. My dad still owns 2 shops at the moment. He actually does all the service for like the ambulances and like cop cars and everything in Mexico.
Okay.
Where he's from, or where we from, I would say. And he's still in business. I mean, my dad is, he was born in 58, and he's still at it. You know what I mean? And he started working in cars when he was 12. So I gotta send you some photos, because I got photos when I was turning 6, right? And I'm so dirty because my dad had me cleaning carburetors on my birthday and stuff. And then it's the table, the cake, and a floor jack right next to it. Yeah. So that one it's pretty cool. I show everybody, like when they ask me, hey, how long you been doing? I'm like, since I have memory.
Exactly.
Since I have memory. This is the only thing I know how to do good.
Well, you're the best at it. Let's move some of these cars outside so we can kind of break some down.
You want to jump in this one and turn it on?
You want to move it out? I'll let you guys move it out here.
No, Peter.
And we're at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. The Speedway is just literally what?
Across the street.
Across the street, yeah. So this is where Miguel's shop is. Great location for a shop. Fire it up.
And that's how they start off every morning.
Yeah.
So the good thing about our swaps is we can let them sit for 6 months, and every time it's going to start
right
like
up.
that.
It starts right up.
Yeah. We have no problems with drivability, as you can see.
I love the look on it, man.
Yeah, it's an amazing truck, man. So this one, we work with the customers, you know, like everybody has their vision, right? And the customer had a vision of making a old school rat rod looking truck, but he wants to drive it every day. So he's like, he comes to us and he's like, okay, this is what I want. And it's not a race car, but it's very, very powerful.
It's got power.
And it's reliable. I don't know if you heard from friends of ours, like Phil and stuff like that, that we like to deliver cars across states and stuff like that.
Well, you're international too. You have cars over in Dubai, all around the world.
Yeah,
Your builds go all over the world.
Everywhere, yes.
Global company.
Yes.
But I want so much to talk about. Let's take the K5 Blazer. Let's get this thing outside so we can see this thing in the daylight.
Yeah.
1970, man. Not a bad shop, huh? K5 Blazer. Chevy Blazer came out in 1969, so this is year 2 of the Blazer. Year 1, they sold about 5,000 of them. Year 2 kept getting higher and higher and higher. I think by 1972, they're selling like 45,000. Whoa! Blazers in 1 year.
Very nice, huh?
Beautiful, man.
So look.
I come around here, all with the Dakota gauges inside here.
Yeah.
Look at this, man.
So look how cool it is. I mean, yeah, it's open.
All right, Dakota gauges.
So what we did on this truck, we kept the original look, right?
Yeah.
But we added some really nice stuff. As you can see here, you see that?
Yeah.
It says the gear. Look, I'm gonna put it in reverse, and then it'll throw you in reverse. You see?
Yep.
Neutral, drive, right?
Uh-huh.
And not just that, but we added the button for cruise control. So it's a 1970 K5 with cruise control and a 6.2 LT engine from Camaro Corvette. It's the same engine. It's 455 horsepower and 10 speed and 4-wheel drive. So we left the shifter to make it look still,
Oh,
yeah, that's the
gives it the look of it. Yeah.
Yeah, the 4-wheel drive
So
shifter.
this is your personal one, or this is the customer's?
No, this is a customer.
Okay.
So this truck has been in the family since brand new.
The customer bought this one in 1970.
Yeah, well, not the customer, his father.
Okay. Sure.
Right?
Oh yeah, sure.
His father, yeah, his father. So he used to go to high school with it.
No way.
He used to drive it to high school. He used to go hunting with his dad. So his dad passed, and then he's like, okay, Miguel, I want you to do something that is gonna last me for the rest of my life. So, and he's like, but I want to drive it every day. I don't want to have something that is gonna be sitting, and I want to drive it every day. So we got him a good plan. I'm like, with the 6.2 and a 10 speed, you're never gonna need any more.
He's gonna start it up, and then if this guy has kids, he can pass it down generation to generation.
Exactly.
So looking inside this thing, there's still a lot of the original K5 Blazer. Original steering wheel, it looks like here. Original dash, it looks like as well. And with the K5 Blazer, back then in 1970, standard was one seat, just the driver's seat, and you can customize it. You can get a passenger seat, you can get a back seat. So obviously, this guy's dad got the 2 seats and left the back open. And the removable
comes
top, right?
And this one is the one that comes.
This is the original.
Yeah,
this is the original
yeah,
removable top.
Yes.
I mean, it's plastic top. It's so cool. But you pop this thing off, and you're wide open.
Completely open.
Okay, you are the king of engine swaps. Let's look under the hood, man.
Let's do it. Oh, look at that.
Who's
That's
this?
another beast.
Seriously?
Oh,
is that a Typhoon?
That thing is Extreme.
Extreme.
But it has an LSA supercharger on it, and
Dear God.
it's insane. Yeah, we'll make a small video if you want.
All right.
All right, let's pop the hood.
Let's take a look here.
So it's a little dirty, okay? Because
I love, by the way,
Now-
the Blazer. I mean, you had the Scout came out, and then you have the Bronco, and this
Yep.
is Chevy's response. It was a Suburban, kind of just
chopped off.
chopped off Suburban. But I love the Blazer, man. It's such a cool look to this thing. All right, so what do we have here?
So we have a 6.2 Camaro Corvette engine, AC. It has power steering, all that stuff. We put double batteries with a kill switch. So if he goes hunting, you can shut one battery off. So like that, let's say you're running a fridge or something, and then your battery dies. Now how are you gonna get it started? all you do is flip the switch and he activates the second battery.
That is brilliant.
So like that, you know, you're not stuck in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
You know? So we put good batteries on it, good alternators and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, it's, you know, customer knows that he can flip a switch and he can camp all night without worrying.
And that's something he does, right? He's a camper, he's hunting and stuff.
He likes to go hunting and stuff like that. So that's why this is not the prettiest, because this is not a show quality vehicle.
Mm-hmm.
This is a daily driving vehicle, you know, and it's, let's go hunting, let's put a trailer on the back, let's do whatever, and this is gonna do it.
It's a great looking Blazer, it really is.
Yeah, now, like I said, you're looking at a car that is daily driven, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
It's not a car that is sitting in a garage.
But with your work and that new engine, you're extending this thing for years to
another
come.
30 years at least.
Okay, we literally could spend like 45 minutes on each one of these, but I want to come over to your 1968 Camaro SS. This is your personal vehicle?
This is a company's, yeah, it's us.
Well, here's what's great. So we're here in Las Vegas, and it's been a rainy week, and it's dirty because you drive your cars.
Yeah, that's what he's supposed to be. Pop it open.
How much of this is original? Well, where'd you get this? Where'd you get the 68?
So we found it in Salt Lake City.
Uh-huh.
We went and picked it up at Salt Lake City, then brought it back, you know, and you know, the partner, my partner and I were like, okay, what are we gonna do? You know, he had a 383 stroker. It was unreliable, you know, the car broke down every corner, and we're like, okay, let's do something that we can enjoy.
Yeah.
So we started by doing a Corvette engine swap on it.
Okay.
So we
Let's
did
see underneath.
Yeah, let's open it. It's a little dirty right now because I was driving.
Because you drive. Oh, there
Yeah.
it is. When
Yeah.
you're putting the Corvette engine in here, okay? It slides in. It fits like a glove. Or are you making modifications?
Well, you know, nowadays it's a little easier nowadays because of people making brackets and stuff like that. But take this in consideration. I built this car 7 years ago.
Oh, wow.
So this one is one of the first builds from Velocity Customs, and I can show you some pictures when we got it, and he had a supercharger on it and stuff like that with the 383 stroker. But this was done about 7 years ago. There was not much not many parts, you know, that will bolt right up. So nowadays you can buy kits and stuff. It's simple, but it was kind of like try and error, you know, at the time, yeah. And it came out really nice. So we did the 5.7, then we did pour and polish heads, we did different camshaft, we did different torque converter, stage 3 transmission. We did, you know, of course, tuned Dakota digital gauges. So there's different bases from different types of Dakota digital gauges. You know, you got the regular ones and you got the really expensive ones.
Let's go back inside and see those.
Yeah, let's do it.
What does your dad think of the work that you're doing now? He must be so proud of you.
So about my dad, yeah, he's so cool. You know, I mean, it's always nice to see my father. You know, but you know, he wasn't able to come to the States for about 17 years, right? And last year is the first time that he came back from Mexico for vacation and stuff. So I got to show him, you know, the shop and everything. And you know, at first, you know, you talk to people and you tell them how you doing, and they don't believe you until they see it, right?
Yeah.
Well, when he saw it, it was just like, wow.
Yeah.
Wow, I can't believe it, you know? And then, you know, like now that I have this business, of course, I get more, you know, I get in touch with other people and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So he got to meet a lot of like people from TV and stuff like that. You know, I took him to the UFC, you know,
Oh,
and
did you?
all
Yeah,
that stuff. Yeah, so I built a car for Dana White's bodyguard, and I'm building one for Hunter Campbell, the lawyer from UFC. I'm building a car, so it was very easy for me to get some tickets and take my father. You know?
Good. Well, that's great.
So yeah, it was awesome. So it's, I mean, you know, I think as a kid, what you want to do is make your father proud.
It's a special moment, yeah.
And it was very special when my dad went and said, "Hey, Miguel, I'm very proud of you. You surpassed me in your knowledge and your effort, you know."
Yeah.
And I mean, I never think I'm going to surpass my father, you know, because he's been in the business for so long. But it was very nice to hear those words from my father.
And I'm sure he meant it too,
Oh
man.
yeah,
Absolutely.
he meant it, yeah.
This is, man, that's a special story. That's really cool to share this with your dad and everything. But a lot of this, is still original, right?
Yeah. Well, this we changed out. It had a different shifter, but we're like, okay, we don't like this right now. You see the floor like that because we're gonna put the Dakota Digitals. We were taking the Vintage Air.
Okay.
So we were taking measurements and stuff like that because we shaved the wall. We wanted a smooth wall.
Okay.
So now I had everything apart a couple of days ago. Like I said, we drive cars.
Yeah, you do. We saw when he pulled up. My gosh. But here, like the seatbelt holders, that's part of the '68 Camaro. The ignition here on the dash, '68. I think in '69 it went to the column.
Yep.
After that.
And then I mean, of course, we got a different radio. This is kind of like the classic look, I have the bezel here, but it doesn't match this color, and I prefer to wait until I get it to match the color and then put it together.
But this is here original, right?
Yeah, that's all original. And we're gonna make all that stuff work originally with new units.
I like the seats you put in here.
And pretty comfortable.
Comfortable too. You have dried it every day. Yeah, very comfortable. Miguel, your work, man. So the SS on the back here. This is cool. And it's on front. The grill's the original grill, right? Because the blacked out with 68 with the SS grill, it's the blacked out grill, right?
Yeah. The only thing is the fenders are not the original ones.
Okay.
So you know how they have the little light.
Oh
on
yeah,
the
the side here, yeah.
Yeah. That's it. But other than that, I mean, it's pretty pretty amazing.
Yeah. Did you want to pull out before we we got to go for a ride along on one of these. I don't know about one of your wild ride alongs.
Let's go. We can do the Defender.
Take the Defender?
It's nice.
Okay.
I mean, the interior, the exterior, everything is like really, really nice. So.
Well, this is a 1996. 96.
Yeah. So that one came from overseas. It came in here. They built the body in Great Britain. I'm not sure exactly what place.
So what did you put inside the Defender?
So I put the same thing as this one. So I put a 6.2 LT, and I did a 8-speed automatic. So this one is an all-wheel drive. This one rides with all 4 wheels at the same time.
So 96, we did, Rami's a guy here in town. He's got a 1994 Defender, and his has 750 horsepower, and he took us out on the strip on that thing, and that thing is wild.
What engine did he have?
I don't remember.
The 750. He probably had an LT4 supercharged. Yeah, I done the LT4 supercharged on this one. Yeah. Yeah, we get a lot of these ones.
Can we do the ride along? Can we go in the Blazer?
Yeah.
Let's go for a cruise in the Blazer. All right, Gene, we're heading out. No back seat for Gene. I love the story on this Blazer. The fact that it's the guy's dad bought it brand new in 19. Do you know where? Was he buy it here in Las Vegas?
I'm not sure about that. I will have to ask him about that. I don't want to say something that is not true.
But still, it's cool, man. It's a family car since 1970.
So the cool thing about these 10 speeds is that they keep shifting. You see? You just shifts. You just keep shifting. You never stop shifting until you're like 90 miles an hour.
This is a smooth ride. So how long have you had it? How long have you been working on it for?
So I got it done a year ago, and then he brought it back. We're doing oil change. We're doing filter change. We just checking all the fluids. He complained a little bit of a squeak on the belt. It's still there. I got to take care of that. And then a little bit of noise on the differential, whining noise. So you get that on old vehicles and stuff. But yeah, we're gonna take care of those things, and then we'll give it back to him next week, for sure. And
is this the original color? I take it. Looks like it. Yeah.
This is the original color. Yeah. The original color of the interior and the exterior. Everything is original. Yeah. I mean, it's been painted, but it's the original color. So we're also gonna work a little bit on this wandering. Like the suspension is wearing out, so we got to touch up the steering and stuff. But I mean, look, we're doing 35, 45 miles an hour, and it's just cruises. It's like a brand new car.
Rides nice, yeah.
Right. And then in a little bit, I have to do like 45 miles an hour.
Yeah.
And then I'll set up the cruise control so you can see the way it works. Yeah. We got a radio working on it. We put that radio and stuff, and I mean it's very cool.
It's real cool, man.
Yeah, it's very cool to do this kind of work, because when you're a mechanic, you change a part and then the customer goes away. You probably won't see him again. With this, we build a relationship.
Yep.
You know, with the customer. Once a customer has built something like this with us, you know, they can trust us with their cars and stuff like that. So, you know, I call them. I'm like, hey, can I take your car for a drive? And they're like, of course. You know, you don't even have to ask me, Gil. We trust you. You know, we build that trust. Which is very hard nowadays, you know, especially with the mechanic shops. People have a bad perception of mechanics, you know, that, oh, they're going to rip me off. They're going to do this. They're going to do that. If you look at our ratings, we're pretty good, you know.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
for being 7 years in business, we're not bad, you know.
Well, you're shipping cars to Dubai. You're doing something right, man. You've got a great reputation. So we're still, this is Las Vegas Boulevard, correct?
Yeah, this is Las Vegas Boulevard. We go towards the Speedway. So
Las Vegas Boulevard North. No casinos out here.
All right, so we are 55 miles an hour. I'm gonna set the cruise control.
Set the cruise control.
Right there, look.
There it is.
How about that?
This is great.
Right? So I can sit here and drive for hours.
Yeah.
You know?
Cruising out to the mountains to go hunting.
Now, do you hear the engine kick?
Yeah.
You don't hear it, right? It just became a 4-cylinder.
That's crazy. Saving some gas.
Yeah, so it gives you about 24 miles to the gallon. Cruising, see? And
there's a speedway here. Try to get a shot of the speedway on the left. And this
is just perfect.
What's great though too, you were talking about when you're working on your cars and trucks, you take them out and you road test them.
Correct.
You know, stop, start, regular driving conditions.
Yeah, so so we get the car completely done, right? Where we have the engine, the transmission, everything talking like it's supposed to, the gauges working and stuff like that. And then I'll drive the car for a whole week, you know. And
take it home and stuff.
Yeah, I'll take it home. I'll drive it. I make sure, you know, your brakes are working, your transmission is shifting, your check engine is not gonna come on. You know, make sure there's no leaks. They make sure all that stuff, you know, because even though things are tight, it doesn't mean that they're sealed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Anybody that has built a car knows this, right? This is for the car guys. They know what I'm talking about. But so we drive it. I call it the wiggle test. The wiggle test is when you go past bumps and everything, and everything kind of like moves, right?
Yep.
The wires move, everything move out of place, and then you got to see what things are touching each other, and then you clamp it down and all that stuff. Make sure your wires don't overextend when you're accelerating, and your radiator hoses don't move a lot, you know, and all that stuff. So we have to drive it for for about a week, you know, to make sure, put about 500 miles, make sure your car is safe. So when I give it back, they don't have issues.
You know, the wiggle test. You know the thing is ready to go.
I do the wiggle test on everything. You know, sometimes like this truck, we went and tested the 4-wheel drive on Apex. You know, I don't know if you've ever been in Apex, but there's a lot of like uphill, downhill, and stuff. So we tested four high, 4 low, and all that stuff. You know, make sure that it was holding gear and stuff. But it did pretty good the first week. So he took it back. You know. 2 months later, he called. He's like, "Yeah, I had a small leak."
Just want to point out, so over there is Nellis Air Force Base,
that's
right?
Nellis
Air Force
yeah,
Base,
yeah.
And the area Apex you're talking about is just north of here. It's an off-road area.
So it's so. Oh, did we run out of gas?
No, really?
Did we? I think so. Hold on. Oh no, it went in limp mode. Where did it go in limp mode?
What happened?
Checking your light, come on. I don't know. See, no accelerator. Hold on. It'll work right now. This is a good one. You see, this is why it's a good wiggle test. Yeah?
The wiggle test.
We're working on it. I think one of the guys moved the battery or something, because it looked like it went to a limp mode. There you go. Yep, that's what happened.
To what mode?
Limp mode.
What's that mean?
So that means that it's an electric, and it was an electrical disconnection at one point. So it threw the check engine light, which that's what I want.
Yeah.
You know, I want the you see, it was the transmission, the one in limp mode. You see? So maybe the rain affected the connector. So this is good. This is actually really good.
So now you know,
Now
exactly.
I know. Now I'll go back, I'll put my computer, and then I'll figure out, okay, this was what got disconnected.
Yeah.
So
your guys driving it out there in the rain and stuff.
Yeah. So that's why that's why it's good to have these drives, right? Now, this didn't happen before, so I think that the rain affected something. It's either the rain affected something or something got moved up the front. But it's like I said, it's a good thing that it happened.
That's why you do this, man. You do these road tests and stuff.
Yeah, no. This is, you know, we're not the dealership that can spend, you know, 100 hours on a 100 hour. Can use 100 cars and 100 people to drive for 100 hours.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just like 1 or 2 people. Yeah, it is the transmission. It went in limbo. I don't know why. There you go.
Now we're back in business.
Yeah, we're back in business. There you go. See?
So how many horsepower then in this?
So this is a 455 horsepower.
450 horsepower.
Yeah, and a 10-speed. So, it'll pull all the way to 100 and something. I don't push these cars, these 4-wheel drives, to 100 miles an hour. You know, the drive shaft angles and all that stuff.
Yeah.
We never push the cars to that speed, but you know, it could do 85 miles an hour at cruise control.
Have you had it at 85 though?
Yeah,
you open it up? Yeah, you
85.
want to test it out.
So, customer, he don't live in Las Vegas. He lives in the outskirts. So, you know, this is a car that he drives, you know, about 40, 50 miles to get to Las Vegas every day, you know. I mean, it depends, you know, how you feel. Sometimes you feel like driving the old school and you drive it, and sometimes he has a new car, of course. Did he lock now?
Did it lock?
I wouldn't think so. Yeah, I wouldn't think so.
What is going on, Phil?
I brought all my rowdy friends.
You right? How's it going?
JC.
How are you? How's it going?
Hey, Joey.
JC, how's it going?
What's up, Joey?
Look, we got the
Everyone we got
How's your hand?
this is you said Phil Painter, Muscle Cars at the Strip, and his gang. That was an amazing ride along, and there's a satellite too that you can win. MatsLV.com. You can register, buy a raffle ticket to win that car right there. You did some work to it, man. That's a beautiful looking car. Thank you so much, Miguel. This is an absolute treat.
It was awesome, right?
This is fantastic, man. The work you do here is absolutely incredible. We could spend hours inside your shop.
It's a candy shop for us.
It really is.
For car guys.
Congrats on your success, and,
Thank you.
and I know your dad is proud of you, and I'm proud of you too, man. Doing great things.
Thank you.
All right, man. Thank you
for
guys for
coming and
watching.
supporting us.
We appreciate it.
If you want your car, shop, or collection featured on the show, then shoot us an email at carssshopsandcollections@gmail.com. That's carssshopsandcollections@gmail.com. And thanks for watching, and be sure and subscribe so you don't miss any future episodes of Cars, Shops, and Collections.